Metalcast is a nice paint that we have come out with that gives you a nice anodized look. We have it in blue, red, green, yellow, purple, orange, and a nice smoke color, which you see here. First, we're going to prep our product. And to prep the product, basically we don't want to sand this down because we don't want to ruin the chrome appearance it has. What we want to do is we want to wipe all the kind of contaminants it might have off of there first, and then we're going to spray it with a adhesion promoter. Adhesion promoter is like a clear primer that gives it a tackiness that allows the paint to stick to it. And I'm going to open up one of our DupliColor prep wipes, and we're just going to give this a nice light wiping. Like I said, with this, what you want to do is basically get any kind of contaminants off there, even though it might look clean. In the manufacturing process of any kind of part that you might be spraying, there always could be some kind of silicone in there from molds. There could be maybe some dust from something, and basically we want to get all that off of here. So we're going to let that flash for a minute. I have a nice clean cloth under here. I'm going to wipe that off. Get it nice and clean, and then I'm going to come back with a tack cloth and hit it with that as well. And just slightly wipe it down just to make sure we have any kind of dust particles off of there. Just gives it one final step. What you also want to do with this is, you might notice sometimes with chrome you'll see little rub marks on there, and you kind of just lightly rub them and you'll get them out of there. And that'll assure you a nice uniform appearance when you're spraying this later. Now we're going to use an adhesion promoter on here, and this is going to give it a nice light tacky coat. Instead of using sandpaper where you're going to leave scratches on it, this will give it basically like a clear primer. It'll make the paint stick to the substrate real nice. Little test. This is going to go on clear, like a clear coat. You're really not going to see it. You just want a nice light tack on there. Like I said, what you're doing, you're just building up a little tack on there. Make this nice and tacky for your paint. Once again, like I said, I'm not sanding this because I don't want to leave any sanding marks in this. That's why we go ahead and we put a nice coat of this down. So we're going to let that flash for a few minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and paint our valve cover here. Now we're going to put a nice coat of paint on here. 2 or 3 light coats on this, because we want that anodized look to show through here, the nice chrome look to show through. Notice that this product also has our nice Danver and fan spray on it, and you really need a fan spray to achieve this look, because it really has to go on nice and light. If you put it on too heavy, and it gets a little milky looking. So it'll take a good couple coats to get this done. Slide around the front and get this edge piece done. Make sure you keep agitating your can when you're doing this. Make sure those pigments are all shaken up in there. We're going to give this a nice wet look here. There's a wet coat down on this one. You can see that nice anodized look coming right through the chrome. And that should about do it. We'll let that dry out and it'll look real nice.